Hey, welcome back. It's Defender Chassis. My name's Scott, and this is day 228, February 2nd of the new shop project. Going to make this one a quick update. Last time we talked, I was going after metal for the ceiling. We got about half of that in, and I'm going to give you some tips on doing that ceiling in a later update. But what I want to talk about this time is mostly the lights and what we are going to do for lights in here. I'm not sure how this exposure is going to show up, but right now all we've got is lights coming out of the garage door. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, so this is the kind of light we've got. I'm going to plug in the overhead lights. We've got, in the main part of the shop, we're going to have 7 of these LED lights, and show you what, we've got 4 of them up right now, and here's what they look like when they come on. So, like I said, there's just 4 of 7 right now, and I'm pretty happy with it. We designed, we did a lighting study for this part of the shop, and the minimum we were looking for was 50 foot candles at about 32 inches of height. And so what we ended up with these lights, these are made by James LED, and they are high bay lights, like for a warehouse. Typically would hang from chains in a taller building. But they're 165 watts a piece, so these pull out, I think 23,500 lumens a piece. And I'll put a little link in the down in the doobly-doo, and I'll also give you a link down there for where I did the light study. There's a place, there's a website where you can put in your information for your lights, the size of the building, height of the ceiling, reflectivity, and all that kind of stuff. And it'll give you an idea what kind of foot candles you're going to get, and you can add or subtract lights. Or anyway, it's a pretty neat little deal. I'll give you a link down there. But these lights at the time of that I ordered them were $165 a piece. They've since dropped just a little bit. The LED stuff's really coming down. But anyway, I'm pretty happy. When we get the white walls and stuff in here, it's going to be even better. So there's very few shadows, and I think we're not going to need very much task lighting. So anyway, you can see the ceiling that we've got up. What we did over here was we stopped the ceiling because this is the wall that's going to separate the truck and trailer from the rest of the shop. And from the end of this wall to the front, we're going to do a curtain at some point. Now, I'm not 100% sure when that's going to be. It's not going to be right away because of the cost. Probably get in here and get working, and reevaluate the finances and see when that's going to happen. But this wall has several circuits in it. The heater is going to go right above this wall, and we're going to need to put a thermostat, and that thermostat's going to be located somewhere near the end of this wall. And there's also going to be a light switch, because this bay over here will have 8 double tube T8 style LEDs, and I'll show you those. There's going to be 8 over here, and we've already got 3 installed underneath of the office, and I'll show you what those look like. Those are pretty bright as well. But we're going to have a two-way switch. There'll be one here, and there'll be one at the door at the front. And the idea is that this curtain is actually going to have 2 vinyl strip doors, one on each end, so that we can access that without having to open that curtain. And this wall was designed with the trailer door in mind. So this strip door will be right here, and we'll be able to walk straight in, and the trailer door will be right there. So even if we get the trailer a little too close this way, since this wall is not going to extend this way, we should still be able to swing the trailer door open and be able to get in and out of there. And the lights in that bay will work both here and at that end. There'll be another strip door at that end. So we're going to try today to get this wall completed and get the electricity. And that's the reason we didn't finish the ceiling. because we wanted to be able to get up there and pull the wires without having to crawl around on the rafters any more than we had to. So there'll be some wires for the lights. There'll be a 110 volt circuit in this wall. There'll also be a 220 circuit for, if you remember right, the horizontal bandsaw is going to go somewhere in this location. So there'll be a 20 amp 220 outlet somewhere in this area. And then the air compressor. We're going to locate the air compressor back in this corner, and there'll be an outlet back there for that. Now, right now, the current system we've got is probably a little smaller than what we'd like to have optimally. So we're going to pull either an 8 gauge or a 10 gauge wire rather than the 12 gauge wire that's required for what we've got now. And we'll just put a 20 amp circuit in, but we'll use the bigger wire. That way later on, if we want to upgrade to a bigger compressor, we've got the capability. So let's go over and look at these other 8-foot or T8 4-footers. This is, tell you what, let's turn off these lights. And we're now under the office, and we've got 3 4-foot double tube T8 lights, and there's the kind of light they put off. Now, oddly enough, this works out to around 72, 76 foot candles in here as well. Of course, this is a little more difficult because the ceiling is a little bit lower. And, you know, one brighter light in the center was not going to do what 3 smaller lights were. So, anyway, we've got these wired, and I think that's about it. That's all I want to show you for now. One more shot of these other lights coming on. Hopefully by the end of the week or by the beginning of next week, we'll have all the ceiling up, get to have that wall done. We can call the insulators in. So I'll hopefully get back with you and do an update while they're insulating. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next update. Thanks for watching.